Welcome to Love Marketing. I'm going to show you how to plan your content, create your content, and then publish it. First things first, if you haven't done this already, go to brand profile and enter your details. So it's basically details about your business, what you offer, where you offer it as well, unique selling points, your customers as well, and then your brand, so your tone of voice. We have different English over here just based on accents or regions, so we use the correct grammar in your content. So when you're back at the dashboard, just click on create plan, and this is where we start. Now the information that you entered in the brand profile will automatically pre-populate in most areas over here. We just have it here just in case you haven't had the time to do the brand profile. First bit is about your business. What are you offering, who you're offering it to, and then a bit of a tone of voice. Then basically a little bit about your business right now. More about your capacity and then where you're located and how people purchase from you. Ask a bit more about directories and other sort of avenues or channels that you can promote on. Then this is your channels. These are basically the channels where we will create content for so that we can publish it. So if you click on starting, that means you've got a channel but it's not really active, there's not much going on, and how many followers here. So for example, we'll just fill these in. Then do you have a blog or do you do any email marketing? For paid advertising, we just recommend some tactics that you can use. Later on we'll do fully fledged campaigns. And then basically, do you want consistent visibility, grow fast, or just getting started? So I normally go for 4 to 5 posts a week. Then we look at, okay, what are you trying to achieve? What's your main goal by creating this marketing plan? Is it to get more sales, find more customers, attract the right customers, stand out in the area, or get more repeat customers? So if you do get more customers, and then why is that? So we're addressing a bit of the why so that we can really work on the psychology and what the content is that we're creating and why we're creating it, so that it actually serves a purpose, not just creating content for no reason, but that it actually achieves something, achieves a goal. Okay, so find new customers, they hardly know we exist, and then you're basically like, okay, have you tried this before? So just ask a few more qualifying questions. Then next is key dates. These are the dates based on your region or country. What it brings up is public holidays and events. You can also add custom important dates like your birthdays, so that if you want to run a promotion, it already pulls that up. Do you want everything with more photorealistic? I normally recommend that because if you want to add, say, products to any of your posts later on, you can do that. And then this is the date range here. So just for this exercise, let's just do it till then. You can also put in what success looks like as well, because it will use that in the creation of the content. So this first part is just getting the information together. Then we are going to create a plan. After the plan is created, we're going to select topics and then create the topics. So we'll click create plan, and it will take a few minutes just to build the plan for you. Alright, so here's a marketing plan based on the information we gave them. And then also it has date range, and it has it in different phases. So this part here is the overview. So in the first 4 weeks we'll be going on establishing and educating. Then it basically talks about the main sort of theme for that week. And then when you click continue, you actually see the content for those. So what we have here is we've got social, blogs, and email, and that's based by channel, or if you do it, you click by week. So the objective here is that you've got 44 pieces of content you can select from. You select what you want to generate or create. We've allowed that flexibility because it might be based on credits or you just want to try different things. So we allow that over there. So let's give this a go. So let's go social, have a video. Let's start with the image as well. And an email. Let's see if there's anything else. I also want to show you a blog. Here's a blog as well. Now we've selected the content we want to create. We click continue to create. Over here, you'll see how many credits it's going to cost you. So one image, one video, one blog, and one email. So when you click create my content, it's going to deduct that from your credits. Create my content, it all depends on how many pieces of content you selected and also the type it is. So just bear with it for a moment. So here the content's been generated. You'll see 2 social posts, 1 blog, 1 email, and then we have additional activities. So it will tell you what you can do this week, and it gives you some ideas of what else you can do that does not require any content being created. So if you go to social posts, you can view the posts. So let's just view this one.
Late night staring? Done. Love AI plans and publishes your entire marketing strategy so you can focus on what you actually love building. Late night staring? Done.
So you can see it's video there, and it's got the captions, and for the Facebook one as well. You can only edit the captions at this stage, not the video itself, and then you can publish it or you can delete it. With the blog over here, you can see the introduction to the blog and the contents of it. We use a lot of the keywords that you entered earlier in the brand profile, and it makes cues to help being found on things like ChatGPT. With this as well, you can view, you can edit, you can publish, or you can download it. With email, you can view the email. It will tell you subject line and preview text. And with this one as well, you can view it, you can edit, you can publish or download it. Then if you want to see it all in the calendar, how it's going to look, it will show you over here how the different posts will show up. It will have it within some other content if it's in that same period of time as well. But you can see over here, it's got the content here, so you can see, okay, like over here, pending, that hasn't been created yet. So if you don't want that, you can just delete it. And same thing, yeah. And then if you want to see the plan itself again, so under plans as well, it's got the plan you had earlier. And then you can also see what content is being created as well. You see it's locked out. So if you want to then continue creating other content, you can do it over there. Let's go back to the plans. And here's the plan. You can edit the name of the plan. So if you want to name it something else, like let's say Christmas campaign, you can just rename it over here. And here you can view again. So that's basically it. So you can publish to all the channels that we mentioned before. What you can do is go to connections over here, and then under social media you can connect your Facebook, Instagram like you'd normally log in. And then also same thing with the website. If you want to publish a blog to WordPress, you can publish to Klaviyo, MailChimp, or Campaign Monitor. In other videos I will cover how you publish each of the different types of content. Thank you, and we hope you love working on Love Marketing.